What's up, YouTube? Today, we are checking out a new game. It's not actually new for me. I've played 88 hours of this and recorded 100 episodes on my main channel. But I'm thinking about starting to play this game over here because I'm becoming a little bit disillusioned with backpack battles. We'll see. I want to see how you guys respond to this game, what you think about it. It's not player versus player. But the only reason I really like backpack battles is because of the player versus player aspect. I kind of want to start fresh if I can. Can I? Click to change profile. Wait, profile 2, profile 3. We can! Okay, we're going to play on profile 2. So yeah, all that I really like about backpack battles is that it's ranked. But the ranking system doesn't make any kind of sense to me. It feels crappy. If I was just gonna play backpack battles as like a fun game where we try, I don't know, as an auto battler, whatever, I would play this game instead. Cube Chaos is way better in my mind. We're gonna skip the tutorial. We're gonna hit start. We only have Priest and Dwarf to start out with. A Priest every 10 seconds will heal a random damaged ally for 3 HP. We always start with Sturdy Stone in our hand. Priest plus Dwarf. The Dwarf is over here. Your stone regenerates 6 HP per minute. Done. This is the map. So on this map, Chest gives us a free, I forget what they're called, a perk, yeah. Free perk. Question mark. Can be good. Red fights are kind of rough, but not. Right now we're at Nightmare 0, so we're at the easiest difficulty. So they're probably not that bad. I don't want to read what every single little thing does, so I'm going to go this bottom path. So yeah, let's go take on our first fight. Cubes we have available. We have a healing container, a shrine to recovery, a stone, a dwarf, and an excavate. Excavate is weird. They're all kind of weird. The whole game is kind of weird. So right now, we could win. We have to look at what the enemies have. The enemies have a down laser. Every 2 seconds, create a diagonal down beam in front. So I can only place on my side of the board. So right here, there's a button I can hit to show the lines. I can hit J, but there's a way to show the dividing line. I'm gonna look for it. Okay, so as soon as you hit options, right here, you click this, never draw placement zone line. Only do it if the placement line has changed, or always draw. So we're gonna do always draw. I also adjusted the sound. We'll see what the sound looks like. Go back. So now, this line, I can place to the left of it, they can place to the right. The AI is pretty stupid about how it places, but the AI becomes stronger and stronger as you play, especially on higher nightmares. So they can place this thing anywhere on their side, and it would shoot down diagonally, but it can't really hit. The goal of this game is for me to not lose my leader, and for me to kill their leader. That's it. You can get more leaders, you can do like anything in this game. Is this flying? So this one also isn't even flying. So this is flying, it can hover. They could put this on top of that, and then it could shoot down. But if they don't put it on top, if they just put it like right here, it does very little. So if we just want to win, we could just take 2 dwarves. Well, they won't win because their leader will kill the dwarves. But the 2 dwarves should be able to do some damage. Crap, they're making magic missiles. I do have a healer. So this is like a short-term strategy to just rush them and try and do some damage. They have 50 HP. A long-term strategy would be building a shrine to recovery. Every 10 times an ally heals, this costs 100 mana though. Every 10 times an ally heals a cube, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. So this just starts doing more and more damage because I'm a priest. As I heal things, The priest auto heals, and this would heal. And then you just get some dwarves, and you do free damage while the dwarves are doing their thing. But, again, it costs 100 mana. So I'm going to get that, but it's expensive. We can also speed up the clock. So an interesting thing... Oh! Okay, another setting that I have to change. If you overfill on mana, you start to take damage. So we want to go to Options, Gameplay. We want to pause, auto-pause. Where is it? Whenever mana fills. Time controls. Time controls? Where is it? Unfocused. No, there's definitely... Okay, I'm going to look for it off camera. Okay, right here, I think. No reaction to reaching or exceeding max mana. Pause time at max mana. Unpause. No, I'll unpause it myself. Cool. Those are the settings that I want. Back to the game. So now, max mana, I can build this shrine. And then healing becomes powerful. So right now, we are getting to fight them. I've already done 20 damage, but the leader's about to kill my dwarf. Every 2 seconds, they deal 2 damage to every touching enemy and neutral. Every 2 seconds, I deal 5 damage, so I do big damage, but I only have 7 HP, they have 50. This one, heal. Every 10 seconds, heal a random damaged ally for 1 HP. So they killed my dwarfs, which kind of sucks, but not a big deal. The magic missile is kind of a big deal, but not really. And we can see this laser is just shooting downward into the dirt. So my dwarves are just taking out all of their stuff. It pauses because we're full. We get another shrine. So healing has become better, but we just win the game. So victory. We gained 5 XP. And now we get to choose between one of 3 cubes, or we can reroll. This one is a corpse reassembler. After an enemy dies, if its position is still empty and this has more energy than the cube behind this costs, create a copy of the cube at the enemy's position and lose energy equal to the cost. Energy generation, this gains 30 every minute. The big problem is, this is another 100 mana cost one. Icy Mirror. After another ally is placed, gain energy equal to half its mana cost. Every second, if this has at least energy equal to the mana cost of the cube behind this, create a copy of that cube in front of this. Again, this costs 100 mana, and this destroys anything in front of it when it makes the copy. Mummy. 50 cost, it's not that good. It's okay. This one, the big thing is it has extra life. After this dies, remove this ability, create a copy of this here with full HP. It's okay. I'm going to take Icy Mirror, even though it's expensive. You can do fun things with Icy Mirror, in theory. Now we get a perk. The perks to choose from, and we can re-roll. A priest perk, Ancient Blessing. Before an ally is healed, 20% chance it gains that much max HP. That sounds amazing. Team Tactics, enemies take double damage from cubes touching at least 3 cubes with the same name. That one sounds lame. Could be good, but lame. Spare Screws, after you place the first cube each battle, gain 90 mana, and that cube gains can't move. Ooh. Start of battle mana is really nice. 90 mana means that I could place one of those healing shrines, like, immediately. I think this is better long term, but that would be better right now. The Mechanical Beholder. Some madness. Gain a curse, gain a perk. Both. Goes in out of 3. Some curses don't hurt me. Some do. Some creativity. Choose a cube out of 10 to gain. That sounds pretty good. Perks are good too, though. Some risk. 150 gold. Gain Curse of Doom Spiral. Doom Spiral is kind of bad, but if you never lose, Doom Spiral doesn't matter. I'm going to choose 1 out of 10. So I already pretty much know laser is just good. Every 3 seconds, create a laser beam in front. This only costs 15 mana. It's insanely good. Chaos Ant Cube is Ant Hill is pretty expensive. This one is weird. Poison is good, but it's weird. It's just expensive. I mean, I know I'm taking this one. Laser is just good. First Law is weird. Leader Healer's kind of good. So there are a lot of cubes, and we're going to slowly learn what they are. And I don't know what they all are. Not even close to it. But I know I like this one. I really like cheap stuff, and laser's just amazing. That's now like the best cube I have. That ends fights. It does actually matter which order you have these in, because you can end up enhancing cubes too. So if I was going to enhance cubes, this is the order I care about them. Yeah, start the battle. So laser is so cheaty, especially early. This thing has 53 HP. Every round it gets a little bit tougher. The only thing that sucks with lasers is you can't place like 2 of them in front of each other with just normal lasers. But every 3 seconds now, we deal 2 damage in front of us. Oh no, it's 1 damage. I thought they did 2 damage. Okay, it's not as strong as I thought. It's still strong. So we can just speed things up. I will have to fight. They're going to have ants. They have drain blood. That doesn't do anything. Third Law. Before an ally takes damage from a cube with less mana cost, 30% chance to reduce that damage by 1. Like, they cannot hit me with these magic missiles because I'll shoot their missiles out of the sky. This thing is going to get destroyed. Everything just gets destroyed by these lasers. That's not entirely true, but early game, it is true. And there are ways that you can get it so that they'll, like, apply poison or other crazy stuff. When, not the lasers themselves, but you can get it so that when the enemy takes damage, they take poison. The bigger thing is, it's just clearing out every cube in these 3 rows. Slowly, but it's doing it. It would kill my own dwarfs too, though, so it's weird. Darn, I thought that I outshot magic missiles. Apparently I do not. I'm gonna place another here, because why not? That way, if they placed a cube on top of their leader, I also would have shot it down. Darn, they did not die quick enough. And now they're dead. So, laser's not the most exciting, but it can get me to the late game. Basalt Mine. Every second, if there's an ally above, move it forward. Every 20 seconds, create basalt above. Not appealing. Strange Crawler. Kind of appealing. Add-on Spree. After this is created, add a random add-on from the library to your hand, except it costs 10 less. Ooh. Well, this one costs 10 mana, so not the best. Efficiency 4. After this is created, cubes with the same name in your hand cost 1 less, minimum cost of 4. That sounds amazing. Add-ons are weird. Add-ons can be very good, but it's random, so who knows. Okay, start the battle. So we can pause, see what they're doing. They have Patch Up, which is just a heal. It says free placement. That means that you can place it on either side of the line. And you can heal anyone. After this is created, heal the cube below for 2 HP. So you could heal the enemy. You can heal your own stuff. Yeah. Filling in. After this is created, for every 2 allies with the same name and exactly 1 space in between, create a copy of the first ally in between those allies. That one is weird. It can be amazing, but usually you're already pretty strong by the time it's good. And it costs a lot of mana. And the AI is not smart. wall shields. We don't care too much about shields. Crows are annoying, but they're not that bad. Possibility egg is interesting. None of this... The crow is the closest to countering my lasers. None of them counter it. So I could get an add-on. This is a shadow add-on. Shadow. What does this do? Cubes without vengeance damaged by this cube create a solid shadow on death. Inheritable. I don't think that works. Because... Why? Because I don't think the laser actually gets the shadow property. So by placing this add-on, the next cube I place, I could just send a dwarf. We'll do that. So this dwarf now has shadow on it. So anything it damages will create solid shadow. Solid shadow is like this annoying gray stuff that spreads and does small amounts of damage very quickly. What have I just done? I hit L. L is not the button to speed up. I forget what the button to speed up is. We'll just click it. So, you saw the shadow briefly maybe, but probably not. Lasers. I don't know. I don't really need to place the lasers. So, I see the shadows appearing in front of it some of the time. That's what's hurting it. There's a possibility egg. This thing, when it dies, it creates another cube. Which I don't really care about. The things that I care about, I guess, are this. Okay. They're sending a crow, but a crow doesn't do much damage. A little bit. It's annoying more than anything. So yeah, it was annoying. It did a bunch of damage, but I can always just get a healer. Healers are good because every 10 times we heal, we do the 5 damage to a random enemy. So yeah, I've done some damage to this. I don't have any shadow over here. They have shields. The crows are the only thing that's kind of annoying. Darn, I really thought... So this one does have shadow, but it would have to die to start spreading it. I thought I was going to be able to get the shadow to start going. Didn't really manage that. I'm just going to place the lasers where? Here? Sure. That crow just... I thought I was far enough ahead that the crow would not take out my lasers. I've healed back up because I'm a priest. Alright. The crow comes... Like, it moves from right to left. And then it swoops down when it sees something. And then once it hits the end, I think it turns back around, but I'm not completely sure. I don't know. I don't like crow that much. It's okay. This crow will take out my lasers, but they'll die first. Cool. The game becomes way more crazy as time goes on, kind of. Before an enemy takes damage, apply 1 poison. So this was one of the things that I was saying the laser can apply poison. It does cost 60, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, we're going to take that one. Holy Nova. After an allied leader is healed, it also deals 1 damage to all touching enemies. It's okay. After an ally deals damage to a non-leader enemy, add a free full HP allied copy of that enemy to your hand. 1 minute cooldown. Non-leader enemies. Free is kind of good. I think I take this. Tiny cooling aggregate. After another cube on the same height as your starting leader deals damage, there's a 50% chance it becomes frozen for 1 second. So when it says another cube, that could be an allied cube or an enemy cube. It can be anyone except for my starting leader, I think. Because it says after another cube. I think. This is the one that I want. And now, we get to go do a boss fight. You'll notice my inventory only has like 8 spaces. This 9th one is locked. So that's it. Any new cubes I get, I'll have to remove, like excavate, from the list. Excavate is cool for like sniping an enemy, but only if they come onto my side of the board. And right now they don't do that too much. This thing, Retaliatory or Retaliator Ward. After an allied leader takes damage, deal 1 damage to the culprit. That is rough, except that lasers do not actually do damage. Like the laser beam does the damage, not the laser cube, if that makes sense. So what we want right now is 60 mana. They also now spawn with shields. Shields stop you from cheesing them. But this cheeses them pretty... What just happened? Thrumming! Every third time this takes damage, deal 2 damage to the first enemy any distance in front with higher mana cost than the culprit. What? Every third time this takes damage, deal 2 damage to the first enemy any distance in front with higher mana cost than the culprit. Holy, this hard counters the laser. The poison kind of makes up for it, but still. That is interesting. That did not used to be part of the shield. I like that. Thrumming. Okay. So we're going to put down a dwarf, and the dwarf will go take out the shields. If it lives. But I have healers, so it should live. Here, send 2 dwarves. This thing, every 5 seconds, a random ally gains 1 extra HP. This is expensive, but good. This one gives regen to the leader? Thought it was leader. It's just regen. To the next cube placed, which is going to be a mummy. Eldritch Nod is weird. I don't like Eldritch things on my side. On their side, I'm fine with them. When you kill an Eldritch thing, the leader loses max HP, which is kind of good. After this dies, a random allied leader loses max HP and takes damage equal to this cube's max HP. So it's just weird. I don't know why they would ever place that. Like, there are times when that growth is worth it, but not really. Okay, we're almost through the shield, and it's poisoned. So now I could start to think about lasers. Or I could just put down a second poison. We're going to do that. And this leader already has 5 poison. So lose 1 HP 5 times per minute. Bam. Now it has 7 poison. Now it has 11 poison. It's already dead. 17 poison. So that's it. Game over. I'm also getting to apply poison to these. 2 HP. They're dead. Cool. Healer. Every second, if there's an ally in front, heal it for 1 HP. That one's insanely good. The only thing is it only gets to heal a single cube, but look at how quick it heals, and that works well with Priest. Shrine of Chaos. After another ally is created, 20% chance to add a copy of it to your hand, except it gains a random bonus and costs 5 more mana. Interesting. I don't know if the laser counts as an ally, or if it's a neutral. I think this is the one I'm taking. Blast Crystal. After this takes damage, deal 1 damage to every enemy on the same height. That's kind of cool too, especially with healer. Every enemy on the same height. I'm going to take this. So we've done it. Act 1. Now we get to go to a shop. These shops are brutal. So I have 150 gold. You can spend into the negative all you want, but the game starts doing really mean things when you're like too far into the negative. So I could buy new cubes. I could buy perks for negative gold. I can buy perks for positive, or curses for negative gold. I could buy perks for positive gold. I could buy consumables. I can increase the number of cubes that I can take into battle by 1. I can trash perks. I can reroll. There's a lot you can do in the shop. False Mirror. After an After an enemy moves, create an allied copy of it ahead of it, except the copy is slowed by 30% and loses 3 HP per minute. 30-second cooldown. For Leaf Clover, during battles, percent chances of non-enemies are rolled an additional time before an enemy takes damage. 1% chance to double that damage. Kinda cool. Pretty cheap. Elite Recruitment. After an ally is placed, there's a 5% chance to add a combination of twice that cube added together to your hand, except it still only costs 5 more. That's kind of cool. And again, it's cheap. I could get both of these. So that 5% would be increased. Rolled an additional time. That's kind of cool. Increase starting maximum mana. Not your starting mana, but max mana. By 9,900. This would be awesome. It would send me negative 296. Curses. Enemy leaders take 1 less damage from cubes in the same row. This sounds bad, but with poison it's not that bad. After an enemy is created, it gains regen 5. That counteracts 5 poison. Consumable. Gain 30 gold. Then choose one of 3 curses to gain. No. Consumable. At a random allied leader deals 2 damage to all cubes and all cubes in the enemy's hand. Only works in battles. Weird. I think I'm taking these 2. That's what we're doing. And normally, this is when I would end the video, cut it, and then tomorrow do the next run. But today, this is going to be a super long video, and we're going to play through an entire run, and we'll see how it goes. So, there is a shop available, which if I have gold, or if I'm willing to go into debt, we could upgrade the perks. So if you click on a perk, you have to right click. That one does not have an upgrade. If you click on, that one does not have an upgrade. Am I crazy? This one does not have an upgrade. Do none of these have upgrades? Or am I losing my mind? I don't understand. Also, why am I in difficulty 8? Oh, never mind. Because we've moved 8 spaces on the board. I swear there's a way to upgrade these. It should list the upgrade right here. I wonder if I have a setting off. Alright, I have no idea why it's not showing upgrades. It could be that these don't have upgrades. But in general, upgrades are really good. Kind of expensive, but not too bad. It's good to go there if you have extra gold. Red chests lose a life. But don't they gain some bonus? Perk chest. Oh, I thought they gained a bonus. The red fights do gain a bonus. If you go to a red fight, you gain 10 extra gold and a consumable. Let's look at the red fights. Curse of Crab. After an enemy kills an ally, 20% chance to create a Replicrab. Replicrab is my favorite thing in the game. But that does not mean I want the enemy to have one. Curse of Growth. After an enemy is created, it gains Growth 3, gaining 3 extra HP per minute. Those are a little bit rough. Curse of Resilient Leaf. Before an enemy takes more than 0 damage, negate that damage. Cooldown of 20 seconds. That's not that bad with laser. Alright, I think I'm going to take this path. Go do that. Right, healer. I wish I could remove stone. I don't plan on using Icy Mirror. Take that out. There's a chance that this drill thing, Excavate, could actually help me. Start the battle. Alright, what do they got? No. This is why you have to check what the enemy has. This is a death laser. It costs 100 mana every 15 seconds, so it shoots super slow. Create a death laser beam in front. Death laser beam. Every tick, the cube 1 in front and 0 below will die, and this silently dies. If empty, silently replicate in that direction. So this just shoots across, and anything it touches, it kills. What are we doing? Okay, I was trying to clear that off my cursor. Red moss. The only one that scares me is this. This is annoying, but they're not bad. Okay, cool. Luckily, laser hard counters it. I'm just gonna place 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Cool. My laser can outshoot the death laser. Because it takes them, well, no, it takes them 15 seconds, and I only make a laser every 3 seconds. Never mind. And they have 10 HP. I need to get my poison going. It also depends where they place it. Luckily, theirs costs 100, mine costs 15. So I can still outshoot them. But yeah, they just took out one of my lasers, and I only shot them once. Oh, that's rough. Luckily, they're lined up with dirt. Do I get poison? I could. Get poison going. There. Now at least this is poisoned, and that death laser is going to hit their own thing unless I hit it first. Hopefully. So we can see how charged up they are. They're right here. So once this square fills, they're at like 12 seconds or 13 seconds. So they are going to get their shot off into that vase. That vase, Oz, fire vase. That creates a spark when it dies. Which, spark is just like a magic missile. It's just an annoying little projectile that doesn't do much. Main thing, we got poison on this. So even if it kills me, I will also kill it. I also got a laser. 2 times every 3 seconds, create a laser beam in front. It costs 20 mana. We also got an efficient wall, which is free. Interesting. But it's poisoned because the copy I got was of this one, which was poisoned. This game is really interesting in my mind. So I could do the double laser to hit their leader or to take out this. That's about to die. It's going to die. We're just going to leave it and take out their leader. They hit me with one of their annoying magic missiles. I would like to get a healer down to heal this. My leader will heal it. My leader heals slowly. We did take out their death laser. I have to be able to block whenever they put the death laser down. And you can see how far they are in their progress of placing a cube with this ring around it. So the time to be careful is when this ring is about to fill. Plus, their leader is dead. So this laser is firing 2 times as quick as this one, which is pretty cool. And I have another double laser. Oh no! I have a quad laser. Oh god. Sadly, I could place it here and the other beam would never spawn. I'm just gonna place it here, but that laser should be like a little machine gun. I would think. Oh, it might not actually work. It doesn't work. It shoots at the same speed. So every 3 seconds, it tries to shoot 4 lasers, but you can't actually shoot 4 lasers. The game is stupid. I could place this, which has 20 HP for 10 cost and 6 regen to block this magic missile. But magic missile does 2 damage, we'll just heal. Also, they're dead. 21 poison. They did put down their death laser. So, doubling up the lasers does not work. This is a weird cube. Oblivion Shard. Every minute, deal 1 damage to every cube. for 30 cost. With a priest, this is pretty good. Because I can heal, and they usually can't. And I can apply poison. I need to look. How does poison work? Before an enemy takes damage. How does that work with neutrals? I don't think it applies to neutrals. So like the dirt. This will attack the dirt. This attacks every cube in the entire game. Or at least on the screen. I think it's everyone in the game. Because there are cubes off screen too. We'll see them at some point. Universal damage amplifier. Before another cube deals damage, increase that damage by 1. This includes enemies. Every minute, deal 2 damage to this. Again, with a healer, kind of good. Drain blood. After this is created, if there's a cube below, add a free blood transfusion to your hand, which heals for the HP of the cube below. Then the cube below takes damage equal to its HP. This is expensive, but what you do is play this on an enemy, and then you get a heal equal to the enemy's HP, and you instantly kill the enemy. This is the one I want. Battled rats, consumable. Add 7 free rats to your hand, which return to your hand on death. Only works in battles. So you can upgrade this one. No, you can't. There's a way to see the upgrades. I just don't know what it is, and it's bothering me so much. I mean, we take it, but don't care. So, Oblivion Shard. Oblivion Shard. Am I doing dwarves? Yeah, I could still do dwarves. Am I doing add-on? Yeah, I could still do add-on. Excavate. I'm going to take away Excavate for an Oblivion. Oblivion could be really fun with add-on. So, they have diagonal laser, down laser, diagonal down, and they have charging gun. Charging gun will not shoot an ally, but it also won't shoot me because it's going to be shooting in front of it. We got it. There's a consumable. Quit showing me. I'm going to use it just to get rid of it at this point. They have a graveyard. They have this thing, which creates tons of those sparks, like, over time. This is a super easy fight. The only scary one is charging gun, but it's not scary at all. So, I could do Oblivion with the Poisoner's Kit, just because it's fun. The laser already wins the game. They don't have anything to counter it. The closest they have is Misery Carrier. After an ally deals damage to an enemy, lose this ability, then deal the same amount of damage to all enemies with that name. I guess the sparks are annoying, but I'm a healer, so they're not. Okay, so what I wanted to do was get the Poisoner's Kit and the Oblivion. Sounds fun. I do need to be able to heal, because the Oblivion will hurt Poisoner's Kit, it'll hurt itself, everything. But it does it once per minute, so it's really slow damage. The main thing is, I'm applying poison to everything in the game. Well, everything enemy. It's not that much. It's better just to get the lasers, but it's fun. We got a Vengeful Spirit that we killed from this graveyard. Cool. And it's poisoned. But it's free. Add-on spree. You should not take this. I should just be placing lasers. Thorns. Retaliate 2. After this takes damage by a non-ally, deal 2 damage back. Not the best. But we did get an add-on spree for 15 mana. This one becomes cheaper every time I play it, too. I kind of just want to try this. Oh god. We got Growth. This one costs 20 mana. Growth 4. Growth is good, but not with anything I have. So, you gain 1 extra HP 4 times per minute. That's really good with some units. And another thorn. Or no, same thorns. Self-copying, kind of good, but really expensive. That was what I wanted to see, and we do not poison the dirt. We did do 1 damage to it. The stone has armor 1, so the damage doesn't really do anything to the stone, unless I increase the strength on this. But you can see I hurt myself. I will heal it back, but I hurt myself. I put poison on them, put poison on them. So healing containers are pretty good right now. And then I'll just buy a laser in a second. And then a third laser, and then win the game. They just shot me. Not cool. So this Oblivion Shard, if it goes off when this has 1 HP, this will explode for 5. Before this dies, touching cubes take 5 damage. That's a little bit scary. Really, I should have given growth to something. It also doesn't matter. You're already poisoned. If I get to 40, I would like to heal. To buy this healing. Hey, we lived. And we gained max HP. Because I have a chance when I heal to gain max HP because of this thing. 20% chance. But really, we roll the 20% chance twice. Yeah, we have good stuff going right now. I think I would just get another healer, but we've already won. Yeah, it's hard for them to come back from 16 poison, and I have enough healing that I'm fine. And we were going to slowly kill all of this dirt. It was going to happen. Medium warrior slime. When this dies, it creates a small warrior slime. For 13 cost, this is pretty good. Doesn't do much, but it's decent. Thumper. Every 3 seconds, deal 2 damage to every enemy cube in this column. Huh. That's everything above and below it. I've never seen this one before. Burrowing is kind of cool. Ublath, Master of Efficiency. 100 mana cost, 6 out of 7 HP, melee. Every second, deal 2 damage to every touching enemy and neutral. Ascension. After this is created, the first cube in your hand without efficiency, which costs more than 5 mana, gains efficiency 5. After this is created, cubes with the same name in your hand cost 1 less, minimum of 5. So this is really good for spamming cubes. But this is also expensive. It's interesting. I don't like buying 100 cost things. Like, I already have 100 cost things I can use. I don't think any of these 3 appeal to me. I'm just going to take that, but not put it in the deck, probably. Come down here. Am I going to put it in the deck? So if I put it in the deck, I could start to spam dwarves, for example. Efficiency 5. If I could start getting 5 cost dwarfs, they do go crazy. But I already have lasers. I don't need it. I could do it instead of the Oblivion Shard. Oblivion Shard is fun, but it's also kind of stupid. Oh, before I hit start of battle, I could have looked at what they're doing. So this one grinds up stones or any ally above them and creates a little bullet. It's kind of lame. Could be strong, but usually isn't. War's Anger. After this is created, all non-leader allies gain 1 strength. That is a little bit scary. Except they don't have any units. This is their only unit, really. The rest of these... And this one doesn't even attack, it just has Retaliate. They do have a phase gun, which is a little bit scary, but I can outshoot it. Phase gun is cool. I would like a phase gun, but it costs 50 mana, so laser is better. Okay, I think we just win. Just win. If I wanted, I could do the add-ons. Let's try one. Self-copying for 90 mana. This does become cheaper until cost 4. Just place these down. 1, 2. Now I can't afford a third. And I need my poison. Weird that that one fight had shields. And these fights don't. Wonder why that is. The enemy's up to 61 HP. Not that bad. They also get more max mana, and they start generating. So they generate 0.8 mana per second. plus 0.1 per difficulty, and we're up to 11 difficulty. So they're over double the mana that they started with early in the run. So their mana becomes crazier and crazier, but my perks kind of make up for it. Curse of the Resilient Leaf. Before an enemy takes more than 0 damage, negate the damage. Cooldown of 20 seconds. Don't care. So now they lose, because I just put poison on them. This thing is creating basalt. So it creates a cube, scoots that cube forward. Creates another cube, so it'll stop creating them after this next one gets made. Except that I'm going to kill these, so it won't. That stupid phase gun. It's going to mess up my day. Crap. Phase gun is poisoned. So if I place the laser beam further back, I have more time to shoot down the phase bullets, but you have to hit them twice. Oh, I didn't realize where they were. I could just place down this stone wall. Oh, I just placed a laser that's going to shoot my own laser. My bad. So this regens, and I could heal it. So if I do this, I meant to do that. Now I have a healer that heals the healer. This wall should be unkillable. And it will gain max HP because of my lucky thing. So this wall should just become a monster, basically. Which doesn't really help me because I still need to shoot this. But I'll do that. These are dying, but then it respawns more of them. Okay, so the next thing I want. So a stalemate like this, it's not really a stalemate, but that's a reason that I think this Oblivion Shard's really good. I'll just take it, because every minute I get to apply poison to everything. So it gets me past if the enemy has like some kind of impenetrable wall, which sometimes happens. My laser's gonna die. Both of them are gonna die. If anything, the laser should go here. Put the laser here. Doesn't have time to shoot that down. So this is where if I had that excavate, I could put it on top of this bullet. Oh, I was gonna say they blocked their own thing, but these are phasing, so they can jump through a single allied unit. Which is what makes them really good, the phasing part. Okay. 6 poison. How's my Oblivion Shard? It's about to go off. I have their cubes, which I don't care about. Here, I'll put this here, I guess? I don't know. It's gonna end up getting shot by my own thing. That was stupid. At least it doesn't get poisoned. Put down another shard. Wait, their thing died. Their thing died. Okay, if their thing died, this one's gonna drop down, but we can get a couple more lasers. Why did I just move forward? Oh, this thing moves things forward. I know that. Game is confusing sometimes. It's not really. So this one, I have a while where I get to shoot them. This should end the game before this drops down and drops my laser to get me shot by my other laser. Cool. I was playing that poorly. Subtractor. Every 45 seconds, deal 0 damage to the first enemy any distance in front. Strength 1. Growth 1. This one is interesting because it's a 20 mana cost that comes with strength and growth. So you want to combine this up with other cubes, which is kind of tough to do. Eye Ribbon Flower. Every 30 seconds, move upwards and 50% chance to create a plant eye below. Otherwise, create a plant stem below. Plant eyes are good. Eye. Every 20 seconds, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, and they have growth. The reason these are good is because I can apply that poison whenever we deal damage. Basically, this is just a 70 cost that every 30 seconds has a 50% chance, but we roll it twice to create an eye. I'm going to take it. Catapult's also really fun. 10% coupon. Consumable. Gain 5 gold or automatically lose this when you lose 10 gold or more gold. 10 or more gold to regain 10% of the gold lost. Cool. We could lose 20 gold, which would only get me 2, so it would be better just to use it. Jump rope perk. After an ally is created, it moves every non-0 HP ally on the same row or column upwards. After 1 second, they move downwards. This one is weird. It's really good with some builds, but most builds it doesn't matter. Digging tools. After an ally is created, it deals 20 damage to the cube below if it's neutral. Kind of useful, except it's easy to forget about it, and it's kind of not useful. Both. Glue. After an ally is placed with empty space below, it gains sticky. Sticky cubes cannot move while touching a non-sticky cube. I don't know how that works with lasers. I feel like that's terrible with lasers. 20 gold. At the start of each battle, all cubes in your hand gain 1 armor. After you place a cube, it loses 1 armor if it has any. Thank you, tinfoil hat perk. Leave with nothing. Would I spend 20 to get tinfoil hat? I want to see what its upgrade is. I mean, it sounds like it could be fun for some reason. Jump rope's also kind of fun. I'm going to take jump rope. There are things that go with movement. We paid 20 gold. Right, I meant to eat that consumable first. So it only got me 2 gold where it would have got me 5 if I clicked it. Market instability. Shop prices fluctuate by 30% more, leading to some very cheap stuff, but also some expensive stuff. This one's good, but not really for a perk. Like, there are better things to get. Start with a free stone dragon egg in your hand. I know this can be upgraded. Selflessness. Before a non-leader ally takes more than 0 damage, if your starting leader has more than 10 HP, that ally takes 1 less damage and your leader loses 1 HP. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take that because I have the healer. Not that I really plan on building around that, but I could. So, this one is probably better than Oblivion Shard. Hard to say. Trying to think which is the most worthless to me. I think it's Oblivion Shard. Oblivion Shard is fun, but at least targets the enemy. Charging laser. This one's good. So this one does a lot of damage, but it takes a minute before it gets enough energy to shoot. This one's a pain. After this is created, all enemies gain zap. After 1 second, that one's a total pain. I hate zap. Oh, but I'm a healer. Okay, with healer, zap is not as bad. The rest of these are not that bad. Self-copying. This creates knights. This creates ghosts. Knights are good, but it's expensive. The main thing is we have our lasers. And the lasers, oh, they have the thrumming thing. Crap. Should I just get the eye ribbon down? Eye ribbon. No, because the thrumming would screw it up. Would it? First enemy, any distance. I could get healing on my leader. That's pretty good. Huh. I think I'm going to get healing on my leader and a dwarf. Right, everything jumps when I place. That was that perk that I just got. This jump rope. Which is kind of stupid, kind of amazing. So we want poison. I can still get lasers, I just can't shoot them at the boss shield. Oh, and I don't really want to shoot my own dwarf. I could because of the way that the leader damage works. Huh. I do kind of want to try that. So right now... Wait, why did you take damage when I have selflessness? Before a non-leader ally takes more than 0 damage, if your starting leader has more than 10 HP, you do. That ally takes 1 less damage. So it's only 1 less. Got it. Could just put down a healer right now. I want this poison. That's what I want. Poison ends the game. Cool. And it jumps. It only jumps if the space above it is free. Also, is it 100%? Yeah, 100%. Okay. So this thing ground up a knight? I think. I do need to kill that knight. It is poisoned, but a laser's an easy way to do it. Cool. Oh, except that I jump every time I create the laser. Okay. This should stop it from jumping. Only the top one jumps now. Oh, but this... It's so good. This one jumps up, shoots the laser, jumps back down, so by the time the laser hits... I think it's my leader who now has 88 HP because I'm gaining HP every time I take damage and heal. Okay, something weird was happening with the lasers, and there's a zap. They have 65 HP. I have not poisoned them yet. My dwarf is good. I feel pretty strong here. This thing can jump. It has climbing, and I do not want it to climb up and kill my poisoner's kit. Beyond that, I don't care what it does. I'm just going to place a dwarf. 2 seconds, 5 damage. 2 seconds, 3 damage. Dwarf should one-shot it. Cool. And we heal back up. And I gained max HP. And they are poisoned. Cool. So this is more like an actual battle. This one is poisoned. Here, I'm just going to place you. But I have healing, so the poison isn't even that bad because I'm a priest. Right. Okay, let's get more poison. Oh, they have the charging laser, but it's dead. So these graveyards that spawn the ghosts, because they're burrowed, they won't be attacked by melee attackers above. That makes burrowed units kind of cool. So I'm taking out these shields, and then I'm going to drop down on the leader and poison them like crazy. So now I could do the lasers. Oh, except they're going to jump. Bam! Everything jumps. All of the jumps. Okay, now we're not jumping because the game is weird and I don't understand. We win, though. We win. Victory. My leader was up to 153 HP, so we're starting to get things that combo in crazy ways. Antifire. After another ally is placed, create a 0 HP simple ant above that cube, then grant the ant, or any cube there, X extra HP. X is the mana cost of the placed ally divided by 20. What? Interesting. After an ally is placed, so this would not happen with laser beams, because laser beams are not placed, they're created. Interesting. Leveler. Every 10 seconds, deal 1 damage to all cubes at the same height as this. It's 80 mana, that one's kind of cool. This one, Toymaker. Every 3 minutes. 3 minutes is slow. Add a random cube from the library, which costs 20 or less mana to your hand, except it costs 0. Leveler sounds kind of fun. Antifire sounds fun, but it's expensive. I don't expect to add those to my deck. We'll see. We won the second round. Now we have to take a curse. Curse of Temporary Armor. Enemy leaders take 2 less damage, but 1 more for every 5 minutes, which have passed this battle. It's not that bad with poison. Curse of Mana Siphon. After an ally is placed, the enemy gains 2 max mana and 2 mana. That's rough. Well, it's placed, not created, so it could be worse. Before an enemy takes damage, 50% chance to reduce that damage by 1. So I'd rather just have the leader and not all enemies. I'm going to take this one. Another store, 168 gold. For 1028, every game tick, an additional tick happens for every non-leader ally, the old. Blood Forks. After an ally is placed, it deals 5 damage to any ally diagonally below itself and then gains 1 strength for every one which has 0 HP or more left. What? This does sound good. It does sound good. With healer. Huh. Chasm. At the start of each battle, all cubes in the centermost column die. That's really good with lasers. Kind of. After a non-enemy, maybe not, non-enemy, non-leader kills a non-enemy, the killer gains all abilities of the victim and loses all armor. I think I want that, but I'm not sure. So after a neutral or an ally kills a non-leader, kills a non-enemy. This is a lot of nons. After a non-enemy, non-leader kills a non-enemy, all abilities, loses all armor. Maybe that's bad. There aren't that many abilities on neutrals unless you can give them abilities. Increase starting max mana by 5 for all future battles. This is a great one to upgrade. I want it. But you can also just use it, and it's good. Increase starting max mana by 10 for all future. That's another one to upgrade. We'll see if there's a shop. Otherwise, I'll just drink them. After you gain this curse, also gain 50 gold. At the start of each battle, lose gold equal to twice the current difficulty. Max 25. Negative. After an enemy is created, 10% chance it gains flying. That can be rough. It's not that bad, but I think I'm going to take forks. I don't want to go negative. Even if it's slightly negative, I just see no reason. If there was a good perk, I would do it. So, I said I wanted to go upgrade those. Let's see how bad these red fights are. Every 40 seconds, random ally creates a neutral snow at the top of the map above itself. With healing, that's not that bad. Curse of Resilience. After an enemy is created, if it has more than 0 HP, it gains 2 extra HP. That's a little rough, but we can do it. Okay. Let's go. Leveler. Costs 80 mana, forget it. Okay. So now, what do they have? Should have looked. Almonic War Drummer. After an ally deals damage, it gains 1 temporary strength lasting 30 seconds. This can be crazy. That can do so much damage. I need to kill those. Luckily, it's easy to do. This mortar. Brave Ruined Wall. This thing just has a lot of HP. This is a pretty easy fight. Missile's strong, but not really. It does 7 damage, so they can just take out my stuff with it. Snow Knight's strong. So I think we just place the lasers, win the game. Right, the stupid jumping. Should not have taken the jumping. It can be good, though. Right, I have consumables, which I don't care about. The stupid jumping. Okay, there we go. Why are we jumping in this order? I need to shoot that, but I can't do it because of the stupid jumping. I need to kill that. I'll shoot my own dwarf, except I won't really because I jump. Jumping is weird. Hey, we did shoot down the missile. Kind of surprised by that. Or the dwarf hit it. Missile has 4 HP. It could not have been the laser. I think it was the dwarf. I don't think a dwarf beats that. Look at that thing's strength now. This thing has 4 strength. 30 seconds is a long time in this game. Every 1.5 seconds. If you get a fast attacking unit, this thing goes crazy. I can't believe I took the jump rope. Okay, so I need to get poison. I'd like to get the eye going. But I do need to kill this too. And there's this stupid snow. Snow freezes you and it does damage. It freezes for a short amount of time, but still. God, I don't want to deal with this thing with all this strength. It's about to wear off, but it's also about to hit my lasers. Okay, strength is gone. Good. Get in there. Killed it. Cool. Am I getting shot? I think I am, but I do have a healer. Okay, we can do this. Let's get the poison into the world. I still have not even... I've shot this thing once. What if I just place a stone on front of you, or on top of you? The problem is it's the laser that's jumping, I think. Huh. But then why doesn't this laser jump? Brave Ruined Wall. 0 mana cost. 2 times temporary strength, which I don't care about. Cool. Poisoner's Kit is what I want. Cool, we shot down that missile somehow. I don't really understand. Oh, before this collides, it actually collided with the laser, I think. Now they have 2 of these. So every time they deal damage, they gain 2 strength. These are crazy. They have to get killed. This thing. See? 2 times strength. Now it does crazy damage. How can I slow it down? Problem is, this would do vengeance, which is good. I think it's good enough. But this is also going to gain strength because of it. So it has 8 HP. Wait, okay. I was going to say, the vengeance is only when it dies. Look at all the strength it's gaining, but it's temporary. And they have poison. They're going to die. I have to read that jump rope again. After an ally is created, it moves every non-0 HP ally on the same row or column upwards. After 1 second, they move downwards. How fast do lasers travel? Every tick. So the problem is the lasers would come back down, I think. Oh no, because they create a new copy on the same level. So they jump up, then they create a new laser, basically. Laser beam. So these, it looks like they're the same laser, but they're not. One of them is from the laser below, and then this is from this laser, I think. I'm not... No, maybe not. I think one of these is about to die, and the other one just got created. Maybe that's it. Okay, one of these is poisoned. I want to create this eye, I think. The eye is my next thing, except the snow could mess up its day. I have enough healing that maybe I'm fine. Okay, we'll see. So every 30 seconds, we'll grow new stuff. And there's a good chance it's an eye, and we need to kill these. My dwarf is about to finally get over there and kill them. Good job, dwarf. Dwarf is doing things. Look, we created an eye. Jump rope. And it killed the snow. How did it kill the snow? Maybe snow just dies. What does snow do? Every 2 seconds, deal 1 damage to every touching enemy and freeze them for 1 second. After this deals damage, deal 1 damage to this. Okay, that's it. Before this moves, randomly teleport diagonal, so it like cascades downwards. If it's on a hill, I don't know. Something weird. Snow is weird. It's weird because I thought my lasers were the ones jumping, but it's really the beams. We did get another eye. I could get my own drummer for free too. Drummer is good. Let's get a dwarf. Crap. This thing has so much strength and it gets to attack faster than my dwarf. This has poison. It has vengeance. I think it's about to kill my lasers. But then after that, we should lose some of the temporary strength at least. It is poisoned. God, it does so much damage. Wait, it's frozen right now. Can I get a hit off? No. Not even close. How are we doing over here? Not great so far. Temporary strength. I have so much temporary strength. I'm going to destroy this thing. Bam, 11 damage. Bam, 12 damage. 14 damage. Every time I do damage, I do more, we win. So yeah, I had one of those drummers from them, and it was enough to like win everything. This one's kind of cool. After this takes damage, by a non-ally, deal 2 damage back. It only costs 20, it has regen, it works well with healers. Ice Moil is weird. I think I want this one. Bottled Strength, consumable. All future allies gain 1 strength, dealing 1 damage. We're going to take this. I mean, you have to take it, but it's really good because we can upgrade it to be a perk. After an ally is created, it gains 1 strength for 90 gold. After you lose a perk, increase your starting max mana by 10 for all future battles. Starting max mana. For 60, that's pretty cheap. Starting mana by 5. After you gain a perk, including this one, increase starting max mana by 5 for all. So I'm about to go into debt. I should look at these others too, and I'm going to. We're about to do stupid things. So right now, take this one. So now my starting max mana should have gone up. Every 5 seconds, create a rat above a random non-rat ally until there are 7 allied rats. This one is stupid. It costs 120. We're going into debt. We're going to see if I can lose this game still. Blood Forks. After an ally is created, it deals 3 damage to any ally diagonal to itself in clockwise order and gains 1 strength for each of them. That one's weird. Before a non-leader ally takes more than 0 damage, if your starting leader has more than 10 HP, that ally takes 2 less damage and your leader deals 1 damage to itself. Okay. Jump Rope. Also, after an ally moves upwards, 5% chance to gain 1 strength. Yes. Or Leaf Clover. We're already at negative 350. This is like death territory. During battles, percent chance. So the part in blue is what changes. And the roller gains 1 max HP if they are a cube. This is 150. Elite Recruitment. Very elite recruitment. After an ally is placed, 5% chance to add a combination of thrice that cube added together to your hand, except it still only costs 1 mana more. Negative 596. After a cube deals damage to a non-leader enemy, 2% chance to add a free full HP allied copy of that enemy to your hand. It no longer has a cooldown, but it's only a 2% chance, but we have extra chances. Blood Forks. Ancient Blessing. Before an ally is healed, 20% chance it gains that much HP. 1% chance to grant allies in your hand with the same name that much max HP. Negative 806. Negative 926. Let's go. Full upgrades. Death. So now we need to kill enemies quick. I do have some starting mana though, I think. Retaliate Regen. Retaliate Regen sounds good, but this doesn't move. This one is pretty good. All cubes, though, so that hurts my own cubes, too. Am I ever placing Shrine to Recovery? I could, but not really. I think we get rid of that for this. Go do this. So, now I have 105 starting mana and 190 max mana. And we do craziness. And all the enemy gets in exchange for that is this. Call upon debt. Every minute, if there is debt, add a random debt cube to the AI's hand. Added cubes are more dangerous with more debt and are always free. Every minute. So if we can kill them in a minute, then I'm fine. Oh, and also, they gain HP with debt. So this one has 994 HP now. Little details. I don't even remember what all the things that I did were. I know there's rats. I know I want poison. That's all that I know. Poison. Oh, and I know that jump rope does weird things now. I did upgrade it. You can gain strength. Wonder if I should just place a dwarf. There's a laser tank. Dwarf sounds kind of good. I'm gonna get it started. I will place a laser, but I'm gonna place it right here, I guess? I don't know. We'll see. Like, will this laser jump up? It did! And we poisoned them. Okay, 994 damage to go. Right, they have armor. Bam. This conduit. So this makes things cost less. It refunds 1/20th of the price. If they build a bunch of these, all their stuff becomes basically free and they can spam unlimited things. But it's fine if you kill it, which we're trying to kill it, and I'm making rats. My rats are good. The problem is I did not get much poison onto their leader, and we needed to do that. I want to get this eye plant pretty quick. We could get a laser, which does not do much, but it has 3 times jump rope, which is kind of funny. I could get this, but it would be poisoned, which sounds bad, but I am a healer. I'm gonna get it. Wait, I have more than one? This one has a 3 times. Okay. Healer. Healer. Oh god, we're doing random damage. Okay. This rat moves forward. I'm going to heal these. They're poisoned, but I have healers, so it's kind of fine. We do need to heal this leader, which it would have been good to get a healer behind the leader. Really good. The leader's going to keep taking damage because the damage I take goes to the leader, while it has more than 10 HP. So I really should have put... I could get it to jump. Can I get it to jump? And then, when it jumps, I can put a healer under this. I think that's the plan. Okay, this laser tank would be scary, except we have chaos going. So, this laser costs 16. It's a triple laser. This one costs 15. The healer costs 15. I need 30 mana. So when I place... Why did you not make this jump? Jump rope. After an ally is created, it moves every non-zero HP ally in the same row or column. Got it, got it, got it. We'll do that. I need 30 again. I will do it correctly this time. Okay. Place this. Look, we jump up, put this healer underneath this, and now my leader should be getting healed pretty quickly. We're gonna gain tons of HP, but I need to heal even more quickly. Oh god. Oh god. So they got to place this. Debt of Existence. When there is no more debt, this exiles itself. After this is created, exile a random non-leader enemy for every 100 debt. They just cleared my board of 9 units. Instantly, for free. Well, for 30 mana. That's brutal. And, okay, I can place... Wait a second. I can place a super healer for 16 mana. That sounds amazing. If it actually works. Even if it doesn't, a healer is just good. I do need a way to heal the healer. Strength 4. The laser tank is a little bit of a pain. But my rats are pretty good. Look, my rat is over here without much. But the fact that this tanks a lot of the damage for me helps. And we have poisoned them, but they still have 978 HP. Okay. It's going to be hard to keep this flower alive. It's hard to keep anything alive. I need to get out of debt, which is very difficult to do. I don't think I've ever come back from this far in debt. Not even close. But we're going to try today. If I could get more healing, that would be massive. I'm tempted to go add-ons. If I could kill this, it would also be pretty massive. I just want to heal my leader. If I put 2 of these stones out with healers behind them, that would actually help me a lot. Except not really, because the debt can still destroy me. Huh. I'm gonna put them out, and we'll see what it does. This one, Bonfire. Every 2 seconds, apply 13 poison to this and add a free spark cube to your hand. After this is created, reset the mana cost of this and remove this ability. Sure. Every 2 seconds. So I'm going to get a bunch of sparks. What do I do with them? I poison enemies. So I would like to take this out. So if you hit J, you can see where it's lined up. Right, it jumps. Wait, but then it falls after a second. Cool. Because unlike a laser, it's a continuous entity. So now we have not poisoned this because my poison thing died. And now we have a spark, which will charge forward very quick. My rats are not applying poison. I really need to get the poison back. I need to be poisoning this right now. And I'm not doing that. How's my leader? 835 max HP. Okay. How's this tank? Pretty strong. Oh. Why did I put those walls when I could have put toothy barriers? That's a good question. Toothy barriers would be way better. If I had that one thing where I gain strength, or if I had, like, there are so many things that come with taking damage. I really need the poison. Okay, they just did another call upon debt. Debt of health. When there's no more debt, this exiles itself. After this is created, deal 0 damage to every cube in the player's hand. 0 damage. Strength 2. Great. Deals 2 more damage. Weird. Stone with regen. 95 max HP. 95 max HP. Should I be healing this stone? I guess it doesn't matter. My rats are here. We wanted the poison. How do I keep the poison alive? I'm going to put the poison here and hope that I can get a healer behind it. Because the poison is my primary concern. So if I can get this to gain max HP, then I'm fine. I think I should be placing toothy barriers. So now we are poisoning them. 28 poison. If I can get that up to like 100, I basically win unless Call Upon Debt does crazy things, which it will. The hope is just that I can out-crazy the Call Upon Debt. Alright. I do get my own laser tank. Sure. I get another laser tank. This is a laser tank, laser tank, laser tank. This one goes crazy. It has 51 HP. Here, we'll put that right there. The problem is it jumps forward 3 spaces at a time. But it also does 3 attacks of 4 damage instead of just 1. And it has tons of strength. So every attack does crazy damage. It just didn't get to hit this. Or toothy barriers, I guess. Toothy barriers are good. This thing has 56 poison. We're doing it. So these start to shrivel up, but they get healed back up. I think I want another healer. We're big on the healers. That's what I do as a priest. And then we send rats forward. And then we send dwarves. 66 poison. We can do this. What is this debt? Debt of existence. Crap. They're going to erase a bunch of my units. This is where it would be good to have free units when this is going to spawn. Or cheap units. So what is going on that this one is missing so much health at the start? I don't know. Like laser beams are good for this because it tries to delete the laser beams as part of it. This is a 26 cost big dwarf. That would go zooming forward. I'm going to place it. It might die to this debt, but the hope is that I can get it there before it dies. Like, look at it jump forward. No, I think they're going to get 83 poison, though. I think they are going to get to erase my stuff, which sucks. $96 poison. They're almost dead, at least. Okay, so their debt's about to go off. Hey, we won. I was just about to spam all my stuff. This one costs 30. This one costs 0. All right, so 886 debt. Chaos Anthill. Every 15 seconds, create a rainbow ant. Rainbow ants are weird. Thumper. Tiny castle. I don't care about any of these. I take this one just for the burrowed, I think. Chaos Anthill's okay. Creates units, which is kind of fun. I don't think I'm using any of them. Bottled bees. Every 5 seconds, create a bee in a random left side position for the rest of the battle. This one's pretty cool. I want to see its upgrade. The upgrade is really good. Lose a random curse for 50 gold. I can't go into debt. Lose 3 random perks. Gain gold equal to twice their value. Lose all perks. Gain gold equal to twice their value. Then encounter a shop. You have to select one. I don't want to give up my upgraded perks, even though it would help me get out of debt. Lose a random curse. My curses aren't even that bad. The debt is way worse. That is so bad. After an ally is placed, starting leader gains 2 max HP. Placed, not created. Every 30 seconds, add a free shield cube, don't care. Tiny orbital laser wasp. Every minute, create a 1 damage down laser beam at the top of the world in each column with an enemy. Every minute. This works well with poison. But this gives me max HP. I can already get max HP. I need healing. I'm going to take this one. So this could be my death. We'll see. I did not use this eye ribbon. We will see. Let's go. Should have looked at what they had. Crap, I hate Death Laser. Anger Container. Every 20 seconds, a random ally which doesn't have melee gains melee. Crap. 2-second, 2 damage attack. After this dies, every enemy without melee gains melee. This is stupid. It's so good. This passes damage to the thing behind it. This is rough. They'll luckily block off their own laser at some point, but it's still a death laser. Explodifier. After an ally without explodes moves to the position above, give it explodes 4. I don't like that too much, but okay. Cool. There's a mummy. Okay, I have a lot of mana. The laser is weird. And then I want a dwarf. I would like another laser. I just don't know where to place it. Because of the weird jump rope thing. How does that work? 50 HP. Huh. Okay, the rats are good. Do I place down this toothy barrier? Toothy barriers. The death laser is what scares me. And I don't have a good answer to that, except just hope that they hit their own thing. I could use stone to block it. Basically, I just have to pay attention, which is hard to do. We are poisoning this, so that's good. How are we doing here? You should get healed back up. Mummy's almost dead. Oh, and it already respawned, so it lost its extra life. And I have my own mummy, but this one's poisoned. Okay. Don't hit my dwarf. Okay, my dwarf went off. That's good. We're watching for the death laser. It does take 15 seconds, so I have lots of time. Explodifier is weird. Trying to think what I want next. Oh, I should have got the healer behind my leader. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, we could do that now. Cool. This laser will shoot my own rats sometimes. Okay, we're starting to poison their other one, which is weird, but good. Their death laser's behind their wall. Good. With bad timing, it could still end up shooting me, but I think we're good. And if it shoots a rat, we're fine. Cool, we killed it. Explodifier. Ally, so that will not do anything to my units. We would like more poison. Get a second poison. The rats don't die instantly because of this. I have the healer. It does deal 3 damage, but we heal. We're a priest. Bam. Okay, more poison. I would like to get some toothy barriers down to protect these poison things. From what? Don't know. Unrequested buyout. After this is created, increase the cost of a random cube in the player's hand by 1 for every 100 debt without increase above max mana. Crap. I don't want you to increase one of my cubes by 9 cost. Boss shield. Rumming. Poisoned. Not the best. We have poisoned all of their shields. Have we poisoned the boss? Not yet. It has over 1,000 HP. And because I'm jumping, I'm not actually hitting it. I really want to heal this rat. Multiple times so that it gains max HP. This one does have 5 max HP. I think I've been shooting it with my own laser. Am I wrong about lasers? No. Cube 1 in front and 0 below will take 1 damage. That's it. It doesn't say anything about ally. Got it. This rat. Poisoned with 6. Let's go. How are these doing? They're doing okay. I'd like to get a healing container down. I should not have built them against the wall. The back wall should have healers. Back wall should have healers. Got it. These rats are so good. That was from upgrading a consumable. So is this is burrowed, so we won't attack it. We just run over it now. Except that it can do random explosions and end up kind of unburrowing itself if it destroys these next to it. But to do that, it would have to have an ally cross over it. As my rats die, they should take this out. Kind of want a laser right here, but we have rats blocking. We're fine. For right now, we're fine. Oh, we are not fine. I have 18 HP. we're kind of fine. I'm going to place healing container. You have 3 HP. I do not want this to die. You have 11 HP. So, my leader's going to stop tanking when it goes below 10. I do want to be able to heal this healing container with a healer. Because that healing container is expensive. But if we can keep it alive, it should gain max HP eventually as it takes damage at random. It now has 5 HP. Okay. The more healing I can do, the better. Especially if I'm at, like, no HP. And Call Upon Deck could screw up my day really quickly. This thing has strength 18. It's not that bad. The main thing is kill them before they kill me. They're down at the bottom. It's hard to hit them down at the bottom. Is this poisoned? Nope. Regen, damage passing. This should be poisoned. It is. And we should be creating more rats. We are. I think I'm going to put this down. And I'll start healing it. The point is to get this a bunch of max HP, hopefully. And if I get 2 of those in a row, they block most enemies. Except for the crazy Call Upon Deck, because you can't really block that. Not easily. Anger Container is weird. Death Laser is weird. Death Laser you also can't block. Not easily. Okay, we're trying to kill this. Its extra life is gone. It has 6 poison. Just hit it a couple times. Cool. I guess I had to retaliate. I'm fine. Okay, this thing now has 25 max HP. This dwarf has 20 max HP. I could heal that up. If I'm desperate, I could always do the bees. The bees do craziness. For one fight. This thing, Chaotic Administrator. This one is rough. Every second, deal 2 damage, so that's the melee. After a non-player, non-neutral cube is created, that cube gains a random bonus for every 150 debt. After this is created, set the mana cost, debt amount, remove this ability. The random bonuses that they get for every 150 debt. They're gonna have so many random bonuses. It's basically game over. They could end up losing because of it, but I could more likely end up losing. There's a small chance. It just depends what happens. Like having this, maybe it'll tank whatever craziness they do. Especially if I can get it healed back up. God, I have so much max HP. I'm a healer. I should be able to heal this. This one's up to 17. 19. The add-ons now cost 19 because of their stupid thing that raised the cost. Oh, Death Laser. Just killed one of those. Okay. That's why we place those. The problem is they have more Death Lasers. Every 15 seconds. Okay. Start shooting it, hopefully. The rats are going to be in my way. It's only halfway charged. At least get poison on it. There it goes. Okay, it's got poison on it. I don't really want them to kill this. I could place down a stone. Stone is cheap. Oh, this. Boss shield. Let's do that. Except the laser just killed my own thing. I forgot that I would shoot it myself. Okay, we have a problem. Killed a rat. That's good. Do not want them to kill the healers, though. That is here. How are they doing? 82 poison. They will die in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time. I cannot make it 5 minutes. The death laser. Right, I forgot about the downward lasers. It's so good. That's an extra 2 poison on this. Okay, we still have time. It also puts some poison on this. This thing has 96 HP. The rats are my main defense right now. Here, I'm going to place that down before this goes off. That dwarf one-shots all of this. Well, no, it does not one-shot that. But, they just took out a healer. My hope was to stop that from happening. How is this doing? This is poisoned. The lasers are still my best hope. Laser. The lasers and the rats. I have 20 HP. But my max HP is good. Let's drop down this death laser before it fires again. This thing is regenning. Right now, it would hit healing container. That's rough. I don't have 20 mana to place 2 stones. Now it would hit this healer. This is about to die. Explodes. This dwarf is scary. Everything on my side is frozen. For how long? What did they do? Dead of time. Oh god. Oh god. Every 20 seconds. Generates 1 mana. Every 20 seconds. This heals a random damaged ally. Double time. Experience time twice as fast for 120 seconds. Growth. After this is created, freeze every non-leader cube of the player by 1 second per 10 det? 93 seconds? Oh no. That's death. Where does it show my frozen? How long am I frozen? Can't see it. I should see it. I'm blind. Oh, I'm scrolling. Okay, so I click this, then I scroll down here. I still don't see the freeze. Every minute create... We are highlighting my leader, correct? Leader, yeah. Leader. Where do I see my frozen? Weird. Is my leader not frozen? It has to be. Frozen for 89 seconds. Okay, I should see that frozen for the others. How long have I been frozen? So new things that I create will not be frozen. I don't think I can place a stone in front of this, so I just lose this. Now my leader is exposed. I can place a stone. The problem is this thing is going to run right through it. I have 15 seconds. See what happens. Okay, so my leader dropped down. Oh, but my leader gets one shot by this. My only chance... This, every second, deal 1 damage. This should beat their dwarf. Except, it wants to run forward. Charging, but no climbing. With 10 gold, how long do I have before you attack? Not long. So, with 20 gold, I think I just lost. My thought is, I need to place this, and then I need to place this to block it moving forward, but I think I get hit before I can kill it. Its attack's gonna go off first. 19 plus 1, so I would have done 20 damage. That's not enough. My leader can hit it. That's not enough. I could place another stone that doesn't do anything. Place the stone. Defeat! It's my first time being defeated. Retry the boss fight with new. Another try. You lost against the boss, but your lives allow you to try again. I did not know that. I think it's the same cubes. It could be... I think it's the same cubes. I just need to do better. Oh, they have different cubes. TNT maker. Creates TNT. That's not that scary. Knight's not... Well, that's not a knight. This one gains HP for every enemy present. So that will become scary. Phase Gun is scary. War Spirit's Factory. After a non-leader ally deals damage, 5% chance to create a copy of it above this. That one's scary. It costs a lot of mana, but it's scary. But the scary thing, really, is the debt. Okay. We need poison. That's my only chance. Could go double poison. What do you do again? TNT. I don't care much about TNT. I do think I have to start getting the laser down early. Do I get a dwarf? Do I get the eye ribbon? Right, I wanted to get a healer behind my leader. Let's do that. I do think it's good to get the dwarf out into the world, because it gets my leader gaining max HP and hopefully healing back up. TNT. Boom. If I could actually heal my leader this time, that would be good. That would be really good. This thing. We're doing things. Jump rope is doing things. I have a TNT maker. Do I care? After this is created, reset the mana cost of this and remove this ability. Free placement. Wait a second. Free placement's interesting. Sure. Let's create TNT above you. What do we do with it? Don't know. It's here, though. I can't create more TNT. So it would have been better if I could have... We can create rats on their side, but now my rat is kind of just stuck. It will gain growth at a rate of 1 per minute. Not the best. It will jump, and when it jumps, 5% chance to gain strength. And we have the clover. Okay. I feel better about this attempt. What happened to my laser? Don't know. War Spirit's Factory. Okay. We're gonna kill that pretty quick. Hopefully, with the rats. I would like another poison maker. My leader has a good amount of HP and max HP. We're doing it this time. It's happening. God, I really need perks that give my leader more healing abilities. I know they exist. This is good. That needs to die. Every 4 seconds, phasing bullet. That's my laser. I'm just gonna put down a stone. Cool. Crap. So ideally, I would get a healer behind these stones, but they regen pretty quick, and that thing died already. This Chaotic Administrator. Every 20 seconds, this heals a random damaged ally for 1. Devouring 2. After this kills, another cube gains 2 extra HP. 2 times lifesteal. That's brutal. Melee, every second, deal 2 damage. You gotta get this poisoned. 103 HP. After a non-player, non-neutral cube is created, that cube gains a random bonus for every 150 debt. This thing, I can't believe they got it that quick. I hate this thing. It is poisoned. We need to kill it. Don't have a good way to kill it. Short of just getting more poison on them. My TNT maker is blocking me doing damage to them. Because I'm jumping up, but I can't attack. I regret this TNT maker. Downward laser also just shot myself. Which is fine, I can heal that. No big deal. But I need to kill this. I might make eyes next. The eye plant would be decent. If it stays alive. And I think it will. How do I feel about you? My rat should... Holy, look at all the bonuses it just got. That thing is wild. 2 seconds, 7 damage. And it has retaliate, and it has everything. So I want to put a healer on this, but I think I just have to place this where it can stay safe. And hope that my leader and my rats can take this out. Vengeance, Devouring, Growth, Retaliate. That's super scary. I think I'm dead. 168 against 18. And it's going to kill my stuff. It's going to kill my stuff. You are poisoned. Does it have lifesteal? It does not. It already killed some of my stuff. It's going to kill all of my stuff. Quit killing my stuff. 1v1. I don't think I can kill it. Dwarf is my best chance. The dwarf is going to run forward is the problem. And it's dead. 50 HP. We lost again. We still have another heart. Defeat. Try again. Retry. That's what I get for taking the debt. Dual laser is what I would really like. This one both heals your units and deals damage to the other units. Replicrab is my favorite thing in the game. We might be able to get it, but you need to be able to do... We could do crazy things with Replicrab. Okay. Bubble Wall does not scare me. Dragon Calling could scare me if I can't kill their stuff. Dragon eggs take a long time to hatch, but then they're really good. They grow slowly, yeah, but then have game-winning or very strong effects. All right. What if I just got the eyeball plant? I'm going to place that down and leave myself room to heal. And we're doing things. We are doing things. So, should you go here so that you'll damage something else? Do you climb? No, you're just charging. But I have jump rope. I was going to place you there, but I think it needed to go diagonal from a unit. The laser is not that bad. Like, a little bit, but we can heal it. I can keep up with that healing. This crab. I want to get a copy of that crab. What is my best way to do that? Don't know. Also, I am applying poison. I should get the laser, probably. It's going to hit their laser. But only if... I don't know. Only if it actually gets to fire a laser. There it goes. So now they're poisoned. And they don't have much HP. What is going on with this dwarf? I placed that dwarf back there. Right. This game is weird. Laser, laser, laser. Healer, healer, healer. Wait a second. Healer, healer, healer. With 3 times jump rope and 3 times strength. Healer, healer, healer. I don't even know if that's good or not, but I want to place it. I think it did do a triple heal. Oh, I wish that was on my leader. I should have made them jump and put the triple healer on my leader. Maybe it's not doing a triple heal. I think it is. It is. I see the multiple ones. Oh, mistakes have been made. I could lift up my leader. Maybe I do that. We're sending a lot of rats. I think I'm going to lift up the leader. Good stuff. They have a dragon egg, but it just got poisoned. Takes 4 minutes, and now it's going to lose health. They have another dragon egg. This one did not get poisoned. Takes 4 minutes to hatch. This leader needs to get poisoned. Okay, so my thought was... What? You cost 20. I think I'm going to get this out into the world. Where? Let's think about this. I think I'm going to place one of these here. Why didn't you make this jump? Because you couldn't jump because there was stuff on top of you. I could make it jump. It would just be difficult. I need to be able to place 3 blocks. I could do that for 30 gold. Let's get 40 gold. I'm not even like paying attention to over here, but I assume it's good. Okay. My plan is block, block, place this one below, and now we have the super healer going on my leader. And I just place a normal healer onto this, which has 58 HP. And we have this to help fight enemies when they get to me. Call upon debt. There's a hired assassin. Every minute, deal 1 damage to every enemy leader. That sounds like 1, but it's actually doing 1 plus 18 because it gets 50 strength, 1 strength for every 50 gold. So this thing does 19 damage every minute to my leader, which would be bad if I was not triple healing it. But I am triple healing it. And we have a poisoner's kit, which is actually strong for a change. And this, which is going to be strong. And this, which is nothing. Cool. And we're killing their eggs. And we're killing the assassin. Cool. That is good. Look at my rats go. My best cube is a perk. This perk. Rat farm. Maybe not my best, but it's up there. This one, Replicrab. I want a copy of that still, but I guess I don't need it. Rats are about as good. 4 poison. We want more poison. We want more poison. This could have 221. I want a healer for it. Okay. Place this down. Gain the healer. Why would they do this? Debt of existence. All right, I feel desperate. Start creating the bees. Debt reshuffler. Debt. When there's no more debt, this exiles itself. Every minute, the player loses 1 starting mana permanently, but gains 1 gold. Loses 1 starting mana permanently for 1 gold. That's a terrible deal. 19 poison. After this is created, reset the mana. No, don't want that. We could get another triple healer, though. Do you still have... No. This is... So this one has more health. I need to get you to jump again so that I can put something under you. Get you to jump costs 30 mana. Okay, I can do that. Do you have strength? Not really. 1 strength. If I could get that to gain strength, then it could defend itself, which would be good. Could get a free robot. Free robot is good. Right, this one is free. Okay, we can do this. So I want to jump. Oh, I wanted to put a different healer behind. So I wanted to get this to jump, but that's hard to do. Okay, that is fine. You're the one. No. You're the one with a bunch of max HP. What do you have? Ooh, but this has 3 strength. And it has more retaliate. I'm going to assume that this one's better, even though it has less max. No! What have I just done? This has strength 6. Huge retaliate robot. What are we doing to their leader? Poison 12. Not much. But my bees. My poison things are gone now. Poison things are gone. Look at my bees dive bombing them. Just constantly. We're just going to send bees and rats at the enemy forever. Boss shield. Kill this Replicrab. And make it mine. Okay. 20. Holy, do you see the name at the top? This is a toothy barrier, toothy barrier, toothy barrier, toothy barrier. So it's got 9x retaliate. Huge jump rope. Huge jump rope. Costs 22 mana. 72 regen. This thing is like unkillable, except for with their crazy debt. So I'm just going to place this right here, and we'll see what it does. So that should help block off enemies, because if they hit it, they should get retaliated against with huge damage. So what are we doing back here? 234. This is the big healer. 3 times healer. What is this healer? Healer, healer, healer. Yeah. You cost nothing. Cool. Place that. Wait, why do I think you cost nothing? You cost 16. Not cool. So 16 plus 10. 26. Place this. Get that. This one is crazy, so that's good. This one is crazy. I've got 2 crazy things going. Debt of health. I don't know if I care about that, but I do care about their other debt stuff. I really needed to get the Poison Maker out into the world. And I have a healer ready for it. I need to heal my leader. What is this one? 82 HP, 10 cost stone. What is this one? Not that good. We did not get the crab when it died. All I need is to be applying poison every time I hit them. Or if I gained strength somehow, but the poison is really good. Where's my poison here? Will that poisoner die? No, it's gonna get healed up. 235 max HP. Problem is that the debt can insta-kill me. If I did not go into debt, I wouldn't be as strong, but God, I would not be as worried either. That's gonna raise the mana cost of something by a lot. By 18? No, by 9. What did it raise? I don't know. We got a debt collector. Next time, so that last time I lost to the debt collector, I think I just needed to pay attention. I could put this into the world. This is pretty good. You know what? This might win the fight. Let's go do it. With my leader to tank a lot of the damage. Okay, quick pause. We are back. With my leader, I think we're good. The eggs should not be able to hatch, because I do lots of little damage. We are poisoning them. 34. My leader is fine. Look, I can get my own egg. Do I think it's good? No, 4 minutes. This fight should be over within 4 minutes. 123. Could just put down more barriers, but why? I'm going to place this, but I'm just placing it because I want to free up the spot. Because you can only have 15. There might be ways to expand that, but right now I can only have 15. 50 poison! We're gonna finally win it. I should have just done the bees early. I was trying not to use them. Oblivion Project. Project? Project. Energy generation. This gains 2 energy every minute. Before this dies, deal damage equal to energy to every cube. Not the best, especially with them having 1,000 max HP. Great shields, don't care. Add-on. Extra life. After this dies, remove this ability. Create a copy with full HP. Costs 90 mana. I don't care about any. I can't really afford to reroll for 20. We've done it! Victory! Accept victory. End the run. Turn back. Loop to another map. At its end, you will reach this choice again. Challenge the universe. Try to complete one of many impossible challenges for no reward. Enemy gains 4 times as much mana. The dream. If an enemy would die, it does not die instead. Every 10 seconds, every enemy's leader is set to 1,000. This one is like, all 3 of those are like undoable. But, if you can get like 1,000,000 poison on it, then you're good. How quickly does it get set? I think it was pretty fast. I don't see it. Weird. whatever it is, they're going to get set back to 1,000 pretty frequently. I do want to start getting poison, but more important, I have to start scaling stuff in some way. Should have done my healer first. Add-on spree could be part of it. Dwarf is good. What do they have? Oh, they have pain goo. Pain goo is kind of like replica crab, except weirder. Northern sun is also weird. Okay. There's a lot of weirdness. And mostly there's the disease. Disease is weird. After this is created, apply 1 poison to all enemies. I think that might kill me. Huh. Because they're just going to keep creating more and more poison onto my leader. I can out-heal it for a while, but not forever. Eternal Wall of Thrumming. How did they get thrumming on it? Weird. Oh, okay. Eternal Wall just has a lot of HP. If I can do something crazy with Pain Goo, if I get my own copy, that would be amazing. This Poisoner's Kit. Wait a second. 3 times. There's still no chance, but if I could apply, like, massive amounts of poison, we would have the smallest chance. With the rats, I'm going to get this Poisoner's Kit. And just hope that the rats are enough. I wish I had the bees right now. How's my leader? Leader's alright. Don't worry about the leader. I do want to be able to heal this. Being able to heal this is going to be tricky. I think I have to place a stone first. It's kind of weird. I think it's worth doing. Darn. I think there was a chance that I would get another copy. I don't know what's giving me the copies. I should pay attention. No! 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 Debt of Existence is the worst. Warrior Ascension is also pretty bad. Debt of Existence is so bad. You jerk. Keep healing. I do have my own Eternal Wall with poison. Great. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Should I get this? Because it gains max HP for some reason if I place it into the world, so I probably should. Let's just go put it over by the Pain Goo. See what it does. Pain Goo is weird. Pain Goo is a liquid. After this takes damage, and this has more than 0 max HP, this loses 1 max HP and creates a copy of this above this. Before this dies, if the killer is another cube, the killer takes 1 damage. So this can replicate like crazy. It just got killed. Debt Reshuffler. Oh no, permanently. This is my last fight anyways, so losing permanent starting mana. I'm not planning on doing more after this run. And I don't expect to win it. Because their leader gets set to 1,000 like every few seconds, I think. 999. Let's see how long. Is it every 10 seconds or every 1? I think it's every 10 seconds. So all I have to be able to do is 1,000 damage within 10 seconds. How hard could that be? I can't even do 1,000 damage. Poison is a way to do it, though. Devouring. Huh. That would be cool to get. That would be a way to do this, kind of. If I could get a Devouring Pain Goo, maybe. That Reshuffler is so bad. So yeah, for whatever reason, this one gains max HP. I do like that. Do I think it's enough? No, not at all. I should get this. I'm going to get that. See if it stays alive. I doubt it, but who knows. It will block off my rats some, too. Still need to get a new poisoner. Hey, we got 1 gold, which means 1 less permanent mana. Cool. Okay, poisoner. I would like to heal this so that it stays alive, hopefully. And so that future poisoners come with more max HP. Cool. I do have all of these eternal walls, which do very little. I guess I'm just gonna put them out into the world. I don't know. Do things. Cool. Look at all that junk. Okay, it's working again. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, while we're jumping up in the air, would I like to place something like this? Maybe. I'm gonna place that, and then I'll get another healer for this one. The reason I'm doing that is to hopefully keep this safe longer. See if it actually happens. So I am getting these eyes. I would like to heal that bottom eye. The eyes are nice because they can apply poison to enemies, and there are not that many enemies. Especially if I get multiple healing things. Right, I was trying to heal this, which is hard to do if there's a rat there. If I can pause when the rat jumps, which I can do, then we can get a healer. Okay, unpause. Well, we're not paused, but we're super slow. So did you gain max HP? You did. I would like this one to get healed up as well. And if I keep placing healers, then the rat would be able to climb up them, kind of. This thing. We're getting the eyes. That's the main thing. I think I should just get more poison. Ooh, 3 times healer. Can't really get this one to jump easily. I could have a laser right now. I think I should do that. 49 poison. What did this just do? Right, it poisoned everything. I have 4 poison at this point. That number's gonna keep going up unless I can get a crazy healer. Kind of can if I just get a bunch of healing containers and get them to gain max HP. I kind of regret removing the healing shrine thing. We'll see. More poison would be good too. I need more healers. Keep that healed. This one now has big max HP. I could place the triple healer. I think I might as well. It would be good to get on the leader, but just getting into the world I think is good. Plus it frees up space. This debt collector is scary. These don't really do much. They could help block the debt collector for a second. It does melee damage and has 17 strength. Weird. Oh no, that's them. This does melee damage and has 2 strength. And it's thrumming. Thrumming doesn't do much. Right, you can't jump. Cool. This is one of the ways to try and win. Toothy Barrier is another. I'm gonna get this healer. Keeping the health containers alive is another. Because I really need to be able to out-heal the damage that we're gonna be getting, which is tough to do. 73 poison. I'm kind of just using these. With enough healing, maybe we're fine. Probably not. I think the debt outscales me. Look at that, 874. Debt goes down. If I get my max HP up enough and my healing up enough, and if someday I get one of those pain goos on my side instead of these stupid eternal walls, then we win the game. Look at how good they are. We're healing so much. There are synergies with Priest where every time you heal, you do craziness. I just don't have them. I don't have enough of them. I have the one where you can gain max HP, which is cool. But it's not enough. No, Debt of Existence. Debt of Existence is not good. And they have Eye Ascension. No, the first cube in your hand, which doesn't have Eye, gains Eye. That means that these walls I get... Oh, these have Leader. Wait. Leader now. They keep giving Ascensions to things. If I get a copy with Leader, then I could have another Leader. That would be good. I don't think I can get that copy, but I'm just going to keep placing these out into the world. Bam. My rats are stuck. I kind of regret that. They just did the Curse of Existence. They're going to give this. Craziness. So this one, when it dies, I will get Leader. It will be a poisoned Leader, but my Leader's also poisoned. We need to heal my Leader. Trying to do it. I'm trying. I need more heals. Oh god. After a certain amount of time, after 10 minutes and every 5 minutes thereafter, the game adds one of these to your hand. After this is created, add 3 copies of a random dangerous cube to each player's hand. I do want to do that, but I want to wait until I have mana. This one, do you say Leader? No, you just say Poison 40. Great. Wonderful. The problem with putting out these poison cubes is they will eat up a bunch of my heals. But they're interesting, at least. I don't know. Hive Mind Ascension. This is what gave Leader. Cool. I really still want that one thing. This Pengu. How's my Leader? 16 HP. Not very good. But look at how good these cubes are becoming. 547 max HP. If I could heal like crazy, we would be set. I think I have to start trying these. Shooting add-on. We could do that. Shooting add-on. Oh. This costs 20. It has regen. It has retaliate. So I want to get a healer behind it. I think I'm going to go like this. How much do you cost? 20 mana. How much do you cost? 20 mana. So I need like 55 total. So you place the add-on. You place this. You place the healer. Healer did damage to random things. How's my Leader? Not great. This one now shoots every 5 seconds. It creates a bullet. Is that good? I don't know. Something. Look at that. We're doing damage to them. They killed my eye. My eye is finally dead. Debt of Time. After this is created, freeze every non-leader for 1 second for... Okay, so it does not freeze my Leader, but still. So that's going to freeze all of my stuff forever. So I'm not going to be able to heal my Leader. Which is a problem. Debt Generator. Every 10 seconds, generate 1 mana per 50 debt. Wait, what? Poison 11. After this is created. Huh. That's interesting. Every minute. I don't really want this one. I could do this to get rid of my debt, but I lose my starting mana permanently. I guess I can do that. I don't think they're going to live for a minute. I have 2 uses, 1 use. Guess we'll find out. We're making more copies of them. I don't know. Cool. This thing, 9 times debt. Wait a second, 1000 HP. Crazy jump rope. Oh god. I might be able to clear my debt right now. 27 times debt. Okay, if we make it to a couple minutes, this thing has strength 40. 40 jump rope. That thing has 3000 HP. So yeah, the relics can do craziness. I'm just not currently doing it. Pandora's could be good or bad. Every 10 seconds, generate 1 mana per 50 debt. Okay, let's do it. God, I wanted to copy that one. Still, that can get me mana. They just froze everything for 82 seconds. I knew that was going to happen, too. I knew it was going to happen, and yet, here we are. Where is this one? 9 cost. What do you got for me? +1. That one's expensive. I don't really want to give them random cubes. They're already strong enough. Mummy Ascension doesn't matter much. Alright, let's do this. Ingenuity Brain. Every 20 seconds adds a combination of 2 random cubes from the library to your hand. Mana storage. Max mana. Okay, 3 uses. See how it goes? Right, it does random damage, but diagonally. Okay. So, it's going to add random cubes. Combination of 2 random cubes. Thornhedge Upgrade Brain. Upgrade Brain. I don't know what that is. Every minute. Oh, is that what this is? Ingenuity Brain. It isn't already in your hand. Give a random bonus and add it to your hand 3 times. Interesting. 70 cost. This one. Debt Reshuffler. Yes. This one. Scrappy Missile Blood Rose. Projectile. That's not very good. Costs 45. After this kills an ally. After an ally kills an enemy every 10th time, create a copy of this above this. Projectile. Wait a second. This doesn't say it dies after a certain amount of time. After an ally kills an enemy every 10th time, create a copy of this above this. That doesn't do much for me. I could just put this on the top of the map. I really don't think it does much. Steam Generator Spear Slicer. Every 2 seconds, if there's an ally behind, deal 1 damage, generate 1 mana, create neutral steam. Every 2 seconds, if there's a non-allied cube 2 spaces in front, deal 5 damage. I would do that. Which one has the most HP? They all have a good amount of HP. Can I heal any of them? I guess I'm just going to put it here. I don't know. The hope is that it gains more mana than it costs. Killer itself. What? Killer itself. Okay. I mean, yeah. Accept victory. End the run. Turn back. Loop again. We're going to accept victory. End the run. Game 1. We can leave. Now, we've leveled up. We've unlocked the warrior. We have unlocked the plant. We have legendary rarity, 42 cubes. So we just unlocked all of these cubes, I think. Okay. This game has so much to it. We've got the Pyromaniac. We've got the Crystal Species. Did not get another. Needs level 7. We're level 6. So if we click... Wait, no. We're profile 2. If we went to start, which I don't want to do, we now have Priest, Warrior, Pyro, and we can combine them with Dwarf, Plant, or Crystal. I do like Plant, I think. Plant gives growth. I don't really like Pyro that much. Warrior is weird, but kind of fun. Priest is just really good. And you can hit random, which is pretty cool. So next time, we will probably do random. I don't know if I'm going to do a full run like this. Fungus Overload. But I do think I'm going to play more of this on this channel, and we'll just see how it goes if there's any interest. Let me know, especially if you're a Backpack Battles fan. What do you think of the game? Would you be cool with these runs being split up over multiple days, like 1 act per day? Because it's a really long game. And yeah, just general feedback for now. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.